So guys, how many of us remember this video showing on my screen now, where Kenneth Okonkwo came out and was saying things negative about P2B, that P2B is not fit to lead Nigeria, that P2B is this, P2B is that, and he was comparing it to Fubara. Just take a listen and then I'll come and explain to you guys.
Yes? No. Esther said, if I perish, I perish. Whenever you are in leadership, look at what happened to Donald Trump. In America, where security is everywhere. Yet, 2 times now they wanted to. Every profession has its own risk. If you're not willing to take the risk that is attached to any profession, step aside so that people who are given that mind by God will go ahead and serve God in that capacity. If you're an actor and an actress and you say you're not going to hug babes and you're not going to kiss them, step aside. Because that's what the job is. Don't come and say you're a born again Christian. That's what the job entails. If you're a politician and you can't stand for your people that voted for you, and because you don't want to die, step aside. Because that's what the job entails. Any politician that is not behaving like Simfubara, who will resist and protest when his rights are trampled upon, knowing that our judicial system, knowing that our electoral system have failed us, that any politician who will not stand his ground, no matter the risk to his person, I said I will not speak for that politician again, and I maintain it. And you can see what is happening, because we can't go forward. We calm down. If Simfubara has been saying calm down, do you know where Rivers State would have been? He said he's ready for them. He's fully prepared. The election must go on. The election must hold. Winners must be declared. They will be sworn in. And whatever is going to happen, let it happen. I am looking for leaders who would say nobody will rig my election. And if you rig my election, I will fight. Nigerians, come out and fight. If they kill anybody, let them kill all of us. Oh yes, and thank God I'm seeing it happen. What Fubara did, was he advocating for violence? Was he advocating that the law should be broken? No, he was advocating for his right. That's my opinion. That's my advocacy. We must advocate for our right and stand by it. I did not disqualify anybody. I don't have that right. I said I am not going to speak for anybody going forward except this person meets this criteria. In any case, we have finished 2023 election. It's over. 2027 election has not come. So anybody who is saying betrayal, what am I betraying? There is nothing on ground. When I was a spokesman in 2023, I did my job creditably well, and we convinced Nigerians on what we believe is right. But you can see that in Nigeria, you not only have to have the power to win election, you have to have the power to defend your election. So anybody that does not have that spirit or power to defend the votes in a manner that you would say, whatever happens to me as a person, let it happen. I am not willing to speak any further for the person. So what I just simply said is that going forward, I will no longer be part of this until these fears are addressed. So I did not disqualify anybody. 1, I don't have that power. Then 2, I am not betraying anybody, because I'm still a member of Labour Party, and you can see I'm still fighting that Labour Party should be consolidated, because Nigerians are looking for an alternative to these people. But if you want to fight these people who are compulsive thieves and who are the worst amongst us, leading us, according to Senator Ndume, who is part of them, then you have to grow higher and be more aggressive than calm down. That's what I said, and I stand by it. In all honesty, I would have said we don't. But because I'm a student of theology, I would not say so. Because when Elijah thought he was the only person that was worshiping God, God said, no, you're not the only person. There are more than 7,000 persons like you still in that country that have not done anything evil. I know them. So The only thing we have to do in this country, we must not be sentimentally attached to anybody, any politician. We must not be loyal to political parties or politicians. We have to be loyal to the country and to the law. And if any law is unjust, we have to fight the law. If anybody is doing anything illegal, no matter who the person is, we have to fight the person. So in Nigeria, we must create the environment so that those 7,000 that we do not know who are leaders will be able to begin to emerge. If the good ones keep quiet, they will never emerge. When people say people are selling their votes, you know why they are selling their votes? Because they believe that even if they vote their conscience, it will not count. Not because they want to be corrupt. They saw what happened in 2023. I was an active participant in that election of 2023. They did not sell their votes. But after, it did not count. So they'll be like, why would I go and say I'm voting for my conscience when it will not count? If I'm going to take this money, at least it will be what I gain. So if we don't fight.
So I believe we've heard him. So before I guys to take a listen to what P2B said. This person that talking now is Kenneth Okonkwo, and before he said that he have left Labour Party because of how incompetent they are, and again that he left Labour Party because P2B cannot even organize his house, talk more of organizing Nigeria. That's why he said that he will stop speaking for P2B, that if P2B cannot organize his house, that means P2B is not fit to become the so-called president of Nigeria. So I can't find that video where he made that statement, but Kenneth Okonkwo made the statement where he said that P2B is not fit to be the president of Nigeria. And now, coming to compare P2B and Fubara is very wrong, because Fubara was the governor of, or is the governor of Rivers State. That means he has power. But P2B was not in any position. That means you do not expect P2B to carry out some things when he has no power then. P2B was just a mere opposition party. And you don't expect him to come out and say things that or command police or this to do this, because they have no power to do anything. It's just an opposition. People in power was APC, they had the power to buy anybody, but P2B have no power to buy anything. So him comparing him to Fubara was wrong. And now, where is Fubara? That's the gospel truth. Because P2B is a man that believes in excellence. He believes that if you want to attain this thing, it should be done correctly and due process must be followed. That's why P2B is a man of dignity and a man of honesty. He said, before you can be called Your Excellency, your way to the seat or to the throne must be excellent. Then if your way is not excellent, that means you don't have the right to be called Your Excellency. So now I'm having this issue now with Kenneth Okonkwo coming out to compare. This was an old video of him coming out to compare P2B and the Fubara, which is wrong. But the same person, the same Kenneth Okonkwo is back to the party. At least he have seen that it's always good to follow due process. Fubara, how did he become the governor of Rivers State? Go and make your investigation. You will see that the way he attained that position was not truly legal. And now what happened? He has been removed by Tinubu. So if your way to the seat is pure, nobody can remove you. Like P2B was not able to, they could not remove him as governor of Anambra State because of what? His way to the seat was a free and fair and pure legal way that he attended that office. And he ruled for 8 good years. He was not removed, even though there was some threats coming in, but yet he stood his ground and he was not removed. If you do your things legally, you will reap what it means to do something legal, like P2B always say. Now P2B and Alex are back at the Labour Party, like he said. Just take a listen to what P2B said when he was asked the question about the Labour Party. If there's a faction, then here was his reply.
Labour Party. That's leadership. But you have now been concluded by the highest court of the land.
Up to now, so I missed them.
There's no fashion, sir. After Supreme Court, don't bring in fashion. There's no fashion. Labour Party is now one. There's no fashion. Labour Party, Supreme Court has said it, and I want the press to help in building this democracy by accepting the verdict of Supreme Court. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
When the Supreme Court has said that, to this Federal High Court.
and the Court of Appeal, rightful chairman. I being obedient to the courts, started recognizing him as well. Even after INEC had just determined stakeholders, all of us came here. I was the party can only function recognized by each member. You are claiming that you're chairman of Labour Party, and the party is not recognized. Supreme Court is a sign. They will take you determining not the court. So he's hanging on to the court, and the court removed itself from him. So he has to be good. Because if it calls a meeting, you will see this kind of occasion. So I will advise you as the former senior party administrator, because I advised them when this thing was breaking out to do the right thing, to do the right thing. I advised them to do what congresses, local government congresses, state congresses, the national convention. Any of these, up to today, they purportedly organize a convention where they